Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 4 of the Lost Boys podcast. The rest of my cohorts are muted. It takes us forever to start one of these damn things. But once again, joined by my fellow friends, Brunstad TV, Eddie Schmoney, and Shoner Todd. Boys,
What
how
up?
we doing?
Yo, what up, buddy?
What up, Ned Lee?
Yeah, so,
What up, boys?
God, why does it take us like at least 3 tries to start one of these damn things? Whether it be
because we spend 10 minutes making fun of Shoner, and then like 2 seconds in, I'm the one that fucks up after just making fun of him. So we got to start over.
It's all right. Eddie's already found my replacement, so you guys can get rid of me, okay?
True that. Yeah, let's go.
So, by the way, guys, the quick announcement: this is going to be Shoner's last episode.
I appreciate it.
I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
As always. No, Shoner's gone. We're going to drop him right now. But we won't have any more yee-yees, so I guess we have to kind of keep him around. He balances
The
us out.
yee is fucking front
Who's gonna show us where the beach is, dude?
That's true. Don't do it, Shoner.
Don't.
God damn it.
Don't. Okay.
All right.
Before we get into this, God, this is a train wreck already. Before we hop into the episode, let me go ahead and remind you guys, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button up top, hit that notification bell, so you can see it anytime we post a new video. Leave a comment down below, give us good feedback, say what you like, don't like, all that good stuff. It definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, on all podcast services, we are currently running I guess we should say like a promotion or a giveaway, right, boys, for like reviews. So basically, leave a review down there. We'll pick out whichever one really makes Brun laugh, and we'll be announcing the winners on March 3rd. So you have like a week and a half to go ahead and leave those down below. Helps with that algorithm as well. Plus, we can also work on getting feedback, what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. So we'll read out that review on the 3rd, and then we'll be in contact to get you guys your stuff. How's that sound, boys?
That sounds good. I think for that one, when we're reading, should I just get like just a little bit baked?
I mean, don't you always?
Full bake, fuck
it's
it.
like
Full
those
bake, fuck it.
reviews can just hit different,
True. True.
There's that. Also, you always forget this, man. Go check out the Lost Boys fucking Instagram. Okay,
Fair,
Lost Boys
true.
Show at Instagram.
Hell yeah!
Okay? Drop that follow. Drop that fucking the comments. Tell us all how ugly we are. All of that good stuff. Spicy memes and clips, notifications for when we go live. All of that shit.
I was gonna say, stay for the spicy memes, dude.
Dude, the memes have
They're
been
so
on fucking
spicy.
point.
I do have to remember that. I see the Instagram is like the one thing that I'm not doing. So that's why it's
boomer.
literally out of sight, out of mind. I don't understand Instagram, dude. I don't know what it is. I can barely understand Twitter. I just know that you go on there and you scream at other people in 240 characters or less, and then post a GIF at the end. And then Facebook, you just, yell about your conspiracy theories. But Instagram, I literally don't understand at all. So
You post pictures of nude. That's about it.
No,
food?
you can't do that
Or
on
nudes.
Nude.
wait,
You
I can
can't do
that on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Are you telling me I can get my pungus pictures on Instagram?
Yes.
Brian, is this true? I
You
don't
gotta-
trust Shoner. I don't
I
trust
don't know if
Shoner.
that's.
No. Instagram, you can't have nudity. Twitter,
Yeah, you can't have nudes. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
can't-
against.
you
Do you want me to show you something?
Oh God, never mind.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, we're already more than demonetized.
I mean, look, we could get remonetized on that OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying, boys? We'll just post
There
these
it
episodes on there
is.
too.
There we
Let's go.
go.
Easy money, boys.
Well, Bunstad's already got the start, so we're good there.
Boys, let's just say this at the top
Molly.
too. Wait.
I'm doing shit for our Instagram.
And we're talking about the mole on your ass.
Oh, the mole.
I said
Fair.
Molly, and then the fucking Ned lost it. Oh fuck!
Oh my
Eddie-
I don't
God.
even hang out with you guys.
The last time we talked, you had just launched Hard Reset. How's everything going on that one, man? Real quick, status update.
it's-
Week 1.
It's going well. It's going well. So we gave away the Xbox after like 5 million tries. We kept rolling with people that were not technically eligible to win. Like they're too close to
And they
Hard
kept
reset as a
entering
group.
anyways.
So we had to re-roll it like
so many times.
yeah, like a million times. But we finally got like a person that no one like, we don't know, someone random. We got it all figured out. They won. So big kudos to them. But yeah, things have been good. We're trying to figure out, like, I don't want to talk too much on it just because I don't know what the full details are, but we're starting to, have chats about like teams or team non-teams, who we want to bring into Hard Reset, stuff like that. So there's more to come there, but it's been great, man. Hard Reset's been a lot of fun. We've got an Instagram now that I manage. So Brun is managing the Lost Boys IG. I'm managing the Hard Reset IG. So please feel free to give us a follow. It's at hardreset.gg. And that's on Instagram as well. So appreciate you giving me a moment to do that, Nedley.
Always, man. It's cool shit. I was there for that launch stream for most of it anyway, including the 85 re-rolls for that damn Xbox. Like, I'm supposed to sit here and it's like at 9 o'clock my time, right? Because it's 6 o'clock your time because I'm the weirdo on the East Coast. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll sit here for this roll and I'll see what happens with this giveaway. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to kick the stream on. And then like an hour and a half later, we still haven't like got a thing done. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, I guess rip stream, I guess.
It was pain, dude. It was pain. I think you got super close a couple of times.
It fucking slowed down and it was like tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, dude. Like, I swear Nedley was there. Nedley would have won one. He was close.
Dude,
I was one tick. I was one tick away on that second to last one, dude. I was like, waiting for it, and it stopped. I'm like, you mother.
Yeah, I think for the next giveaway, we'll refine it a lot more. We'll make it more like so that people who are actually eligible can only enter, and we'll figure out a way to do it. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we'll figure it out a way.
Well, boys, unless anybody else has anything they want to plug here at the top, I'd say we just go ahead and start rolling into these things.
Sick.
Stoner, you got anything?
Nope.
Good. Never mind. Fuck you. Anyway.
Your shit don't matter anyway, slut.
So
that was my last fucking episode anyway.
And muted. Boys, so as this delves away from the content really for me, but as a dad, my kid got his first job this weekend. Like, and it was like super fucking fast too. Like, he's 16. I was like, look, man, you gotta like start figuring out the job thing. Like, cause I'm not, no offense, I can't keep paying for all of your shit. Like, you're expensive.
Fair.
So yep. Like, I'll feed you. I'll do all the necessities and I'll still be a cool dad and shit like that. But like, you're asking for like PS5s and PCs. I'm like, dude, nah, that ain't it, chief. Like, yeah. So he had his interview at McDonald's on Friday. Saturday he had orientation. Today was his first day. Like, literally 2 day turnaround on hiring, dude. It
Holy
was
shit.
Absolutely insane. So yeah, Sunday, today we're recording. He worked his first 9 to 5 for real. And he comes home and he's dead ass tired and he's beat as shit. And he's like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't think you've ever stood 8 hours in your life ever, just doing nothing. He goes, no. Yep. And he literally came home, took a shower, ate food, and passed out. And I was like, damn.
Wow.
So, but then it got me to thinking, right? Like, first jobs, like, that's a big fucking deal, boys.
Yeah.
Like, like, your first job is a big fucking deal because it's your first time that you're able to make money on your own. You're learning what taxes are. And it's one of those life-changing moments, really, when you think about it. So, like, I guess the topic I want to bring today is like first jobs. Like, what were your the experiences behind it? How much did you make per hour? Because that's always fascinating, especially now. Like, kids making $10 an hour. I'm like, fuck, you got it lucky, dude.
Yeah.
You got it lucky.
They have it good. I'm telling you now.
And like, I'll kick it off, and this is a weird one. Like, oh, not really. It was food, but okay, I'm gonna catch shit for saying this. I was over in Germany at the time.
I fucking knew it. I was like, you're gonna say something about fucking Germany. I swear to God.
And so I was working at my first job was actually fast food as well, but it was in the food court at our BX Mall area. It was at Charlie's Grilled Subs.
Yeah.
Dude, why is there Charlie's at every fucking BX and PX on the planet?
I don't know, but that shit fucking slaps if you make it right. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is so good. See, I knew Brun would get it though.
Yeah,
The Charlie's fucking grilled subs, dude. That shit is literally on every base.
Yeah. Every single base you fucking go to, man.
But
They have them at a lot of malls now too. I think they're growing their chain a lot actually.
yeah, my
Yeah.
mall is actually getting one, but it's been coming soon for the last year and a half. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it's really coming soon anymore.
Fuck
No,
those.
like, I mean, you said you actually fucking worked there.
Yeah, I did.
Was it different, like working there, like on post as opposed to like being in civilian sector type thing?
I
'Cause they're
don't. So it's basically, I mean, it's all really the same, right? I worked on the grill, so like I had to learn how to do all the flipping of the spatulas and shit, and how when meats were done, and then half the time it was just me there. I think that's maybe the one difference, is that because it's in that kind of environment and it's already limited as it is, especially being overseas, like there's not that many people that come through, right? Especially during lunchtime or breakfast time. So like if you go to the mall, one in the mall here, right, everybody's coming through because everybody can come by and taste the glory of the Charlie's grilled subs. So like that may be the only difference, is the volume of people that you were dealing with, but even then it would get fucking disgusting. That, and they try to keep everybody low, so there's only ever 2 people working at one time. You go to a Charlie's now and there's like 15 people back there. Like it's actually insane.
so how much did you actually make doing that? Like 3 Deutschmarks or whatever?
Well, it was on base, so I was still paid in dollars.
Oh, nice.
But no,
Nice.
I mean it was like
Really?
$8 an hour. Like it was just over what federal minimum was, I think, at the time, which was like $7 or $6.75, something like that. So like I was making $8 an hour as a 15-year-old kid, man. That was that was
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty good.
cool deal for me, right? Because then I would just go get paid. I would get free food there all the time. You were supposed to pay, but nobody ever really paid.
You don't.
But the same rule applied for, because there was also a Popeyes and then some bakery thing and then a Pizza Hut or some shit like that. And so we were able to basically go get food wherever the fuck we wanted to. That was the other cool part, was that like I could eat Popeyes if I ever got tired of the large buffalo chicken with ranch bacon and jalapenos.
I actually have a question. So like, what's the hiring process like on a base like that? Like there's only a limited amount of people, right? Like
So there's two
how do
different
they
there's 2 different ways that you can do it. I think it's called DFAX, sounds right, but I don't know if that's right. But that's basically like civilian work. So my job after that, we're not going to get into it, but I was a preschool teacher over at the CDC as well, the Child Development Center, which that went through a whole separate program. So AFES, which is basically they run all the food.
army exchange.
Yeah,
something
they run all the
exchange?
exchanges and the food and all that shit there. So they basically own and operate all that. So then you go through AFES for hiring, at least it was at the time. You go through AFES for that kind of shit, and then you go through DFAX for everything else. So all of your outside of the AFES environment kind of working, so like barbershop and the CDC and all the daycares and schools and shit like that. That all went through DFAX. So I went on both sides. The AFES one was a lot easier. It's basically just like applying to a job here. You put your app online and you say where you're at, where you're stationed at, because that obviously makes a big difference. And then you just, you interview and you either get it or you don't get it. So, but like I did that over the summer, and then I was going to do it for longer. But then I realized after a few times, because I would always have to close because I would go to school and then go to work. I watched my boss numerous times just take cash out of the register, and then I called him out on it.
Wow.
So yeah, I said, dude, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. He goes, well, you're not going to say anything, right? I'm like, I may
Shut
have
up,
already,
snitch.
I said, I may have already done that. I said, it doesn't matter. They've been asking me questions because they have the cameras up above. And he was like taking it like right from there. Like you take a stack of 20s and just, I'm going to the back.
That's wild.
And
See,
he
here
just-
I'm
he
thinking.
just left.
Here I'm thinking I'm fucking shitty because my first job was at a pizza place, like a local little like mom and pop pizza restaurant. I got paid $7.25 an hour.
Oh yeah.
I was 15. And so obviously for like when I was 15, I worked there up until I joined the army at 19. But like, when I turned 18 and, I moved out and I was really, really hungry all the time because I was a fucking 18-year-old stoner kid. I figured out that when you're cutting the pizza, because we had the giant like rocking knife, right?
Oh, those are cool as shit.
They're really
those
cool.
are
It's like
those
a
are
giant
actually sick.
fucking
Yeah.
sword, right? So like, but if you rocked it just right, and then you didn't pick up the like end, and you just kind of scooted it a little bit and cut a little sliver out of the pizza, you could literally pull that little sliver out of the pizza and then put it in the box, and you just have a mini slice of pizza.
That's
Off your
amazing.
face.
That's
You fucking
amazing.
Charlie Mike. I felt so shitty about doing that sometimes.
Oh
but your
my
boss
God.
is just like, I'm
Dude,
taking stacks of 20s,
Lifting
dude.
cash, dude. Just straight lifting
crazy.
cash. Like,
Yeah, or like
Pinching off the top. He's like,
Yeah,
it wasn't even
or
off the
like I'd
top.
be-
It was it. He took
Yeah,
it.
it was. He just took it. Yeah.
the whole thing. I'd be in the back, like making a pizza, just fucking like tossing up roasted garlic into my mouth and pepperoni and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
'Cause I'm fucking hungry, man.
I would feel
Like, I'm
bad
a
because
poor ass little 18-year-old.
we were supposed to only get the regular size sandwich. I feel bad if I made myself a large, even though everybody else
Yeah.
fucking did it. But I feel guilty about it. Like, I'm like, I'll put the $2. I'll pay the difference in there, right? No, this dude, whoop, and just
Well, he'd just take the $2.
yeah, he would just take it. Exactly. You just
Yeah.
fucking take
Fuck
it
it.
and dip, dude. But yeah, I mean, that was like, that's the seminal experience, right? That's where you learn how to like function in human society and working environment and learning how to deal with customers, whether they be happy or pissed off and all
That's
that
where
shit.
I first learned that I hate people.
That
Facts.
it's kind of true. It's kind of
all,
true.
like, it's all learning. Like my first job was I was a what they call a skate guard at a local ice rink. So essentially I was the bitch that gave you your skates when you asked for what size you needed. But
Fucking dork.
here's the thing, dude. They made you work your shit to the bone, bro. I had to clean
They
the
made you
freaking
stand there
Zamboni.
forever.
I had to clear out the augers for the Zamboni. I had to mop the whole ring, like the rink, essentially, like at closing. I had to clean the restrooms and the lockers. And hockey players smell like shit, bro. After they play, literally, they smell like shit.
I mean, they are working out.
They're
So-
literally working out, punching each other in the mouth. So.
Exactly. So I had to clean toilets and bathrooms. I had to clean locker rooms, and I was getting a measly $7.25 an hour, working
bro.
4-hour shifts for like, and it would take me a 3-hour commute to get to my 4-hour shift. Mind
Dude, you're
you,
spending
Oh,
your
God.
entire your
Holy shit.
paycheck on gas. What the fuck?
I know, right?
no. Back then, I didn't even have a car. I was taking local trains and buses.
Who's on the RT?
On what we had was Sam
Fuck that.
Trans and Caltrain. But yeah, dude, like so I think for me though, the ultimate thing was like the learning, right? Like
Mhm.
even though it's like just having responsibility of any sort, I think builds your foundation really well. And the reason, I owe it to my first job, to how I've progressed in my career, because my second job came from me meeting someone at the ice rink, that ended up giving me my second job.
Yeah, he was like,
So-
"Hey man, you mopped this ice rink really well. Can you do it with Taco Bell too?"
Dude, that's exactly it.
Instead of getting high off all the cleaning materials, you can have a free taco.
Oh God, talk about the dream.
Oh my god.
Dude, and like dude, and then you get to like meet all these characters, like other people, your other coworkers, how crazy they can be.
Oh, yeah.
How like what they do. You learn about real life, like it really gets you out of your shell. So like for Nedley Jr., bro, that's got to be huge. And he's gonna, when he sees that first paycheck, it's gonna be not huge, right? But he's gonna really understand the value of hard work.
Not
Like,
huge.
One of two things is gonna happen. He's either gonna sit there and look at that paycheck and go, "I fucking earned all this money,"
Mhm.
or he's gonna look at the paycheck and go, "The government took all the money I earned."
That's what I did.
What the fuck?
That's what I did. Because like you said, once you actually, this is what I don't
What the
understand.
fuck is FICA? Why do I give a shit about this?
Social Security. I'm not even. What if
Social
my Social Security number?
By the time I can even use it.
Like I fucking literally tell people, I'm like, look at your paychecks. Well, how much of that do you actually see? And they're like, oh my god, like,
Dude,
and then a lot of the gross part is,
50%.
So in some places, especially where you're at, Eddie, it is like
California.
you are paying like 50 to 60% in taxes, which is baffling to me. It's the same way. It's the same way almost everywhere else, right? But they all like have the infrastructure to provide for it and kind of deal with it. But even then, like the power of the dollar or the power of your currency goes a fucking extremely long way. Doesn't go an extremely long way. Reverse that, because all like fucking 80% of it's coming out in taxes.
Yep.
It's crazy to me. Like it blows me away that people don't ever see that. That was a side tangent, but yeah, I had this. I was number 2 on that one, Brun. I said, where the fuck did my money go?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like seriously.
What did you do, Shoner? What was your shit?
My first job
I can't wait to
I fucking went over there and I worked over at the fucking taxidermist.
It's gonna be
I go shoot that coyote on my porch and I take and stuff him.
Well, you gotta remember, dude, I wasn't originally from Nevada. I lived in Sacramento, California. My first job was actually just working for McDonald's, nothing special.
So you do the same shit that Deadly Junior's doing.
Hell yeah.
So I was
Fucking nice.
I was
What
a burger
like
flip.
making $2 an hour back in like 1942. We can do a comparison. Get Deadly Junior here and then listen to the boomer stories. Did they have an ice cream
I don't
machine
know.
back then? Why was
Yes,
it
they
always
did.
broken?
Was the coffee hot? Was
Our
the
ice cream machine worked.
We found
I
that
know,
out.
I worked nights. Because I was going to school. Yeah, I was 16 when I got my first job, and then 6 weeks before I turned 18, they actually offered me management because they knew I was going to college, and so they're like, "Well, let's offer management. He'll stick around and actually do the job." And so, right when I turned 18, they bumped me up to shift leader, and yeah. From
So
there I
then you
moved
went
on
from
to
making $2.50 to $3 an hour, and
something like that. Yeah, 325.
It's right about that.
you must have been able to buy all the
25.
Werther's original hard candies at your job.
No, dude, I wanted to look cool, so I used to take a pack of those fucking cigarette smoking candies and roll up in my shirt so I looked cool on break time.
Oh, I did
That's
that.
what looks
Go
cool.
I did that actually. It was so easy access, dude. It wasn't to look cool. It was literally for ease.
Fair enough.
Just like when you have the hat on, you put the cigarette in your hat like this, and it just kind of sits there until you're ready for it, and then you just pull it down and smoke it. Like that's all I'm looking for is convenience.
That's fair.
Man, vapes have changed the world, man. Now people you don't see cigarettes like that, like just hanging out anymore.
You don't
Well,
see
goddammit, I mean-
cigarettes anymore.
Yeah, that's some boomer shit. I mean, like
At least not around
like
my area.
everything is really kind of becoming it not automated. I'm fucking stupid. I can't think of the word.